How the blooming hell are we, people? Everyone well?
Yes!
Good. Ladies and gents, quick round of applause for Sal, your wonderful compare! Now, I do a bit of comparing myself. God, this is intimate, isn't it? I do a bit of comparing myself, and I like to play games, get the crowd involved. Did a gig the other night. Accidentally asked a woman in the front row to spread her clap round the room. So I'm glad you're laughing. She wasn't. So yeah, I'm the first act. It's quite a tough slot. Basically, I have 7 minutes to try and impress you, make me memorable, and make me like you. Sorry, make you like me. Hopefully, I like you. You all seem pretty cool. But yeah, so I was nearly late for today because I was doing a bit of charity work. I thought that might make you like me, but I was wrong. No, so I was doing a bit of charity work over in Bristol, and I got the train back. It's Black Friday today, isn't it? Which is mental. Anyone got any good bargains? Brilliant, nice, we're all set. See the footage of the other towns, people like punching babies to get a TV and stuff. Here in Bath, we're like, no. Don't worry. So I was over in Bristol today, and I got the train back. And I was waiting for a train, just casually watching a pigeon, eating a caramac. As you do, cash. And I heard the best tunnel announcement I've ever heard. You can only hear this in Bristol. Just went, shh. All right, my babbers! Just to let you know, any unattended luggage will be damaged or destroyed. Or, if it's any good, I might have it. How brilliant is that? Did you hear in the news a couple of months ago, a guy in Telford in the Midlands got in trouble? Because as the train pulled into Telford, he said, all right, ladies and gents, welcome to Telford. Watch out for gypsies and pikeys. Obviously, we're a little bit more relaxed down the West Country. I'll apologise for my terrible Indian Brummy accent. We only paid a tenner, it's a bargain. But yeah, so as Sal said, I'm a local lad. In fact, I run a pub quiz, I should say, in the Cork, just over the road, which is like a sister pub to this place. So you could say I've got friends there and friends here, which is quite nice. None of them have come. It's ever so important audience vote situation, so that's good. But I thought I'd share with you, if I may, because I run the quiz. A couple of you might have been to my pub quiz before. Yeah. Excellent. Now, as you'll know, that'll do. As you'll know, I have to read out team names during my pub quiz, and as I get progressively more drunk of an evening, what I will read out gets progressively worse, and I have to apologise every time and say I'm really sorry. The words I'm about to say are no reflection of the Cork or the Brewhouse or any other pub. But I thought I'd share with you a couple of the team names, if I may. We had one a couple of weeks ago. Some of them are quite harmless. Like, I wish this microphone was a big fat cock. Thanks very much. But sometimes they're just plain horrible. There was one which was, if my gran knew how much I'd spent on her funeral, she'd be spinning in her ditch. Terrible, isn't it? But the worst by far was the winner a couple of weeks ago, which I apologise, as I did then, I'll apologise to you now. It was just, what's the difference between being a quizmaster and a dead hooker? Being a quizmaster still sucks. That's my life, ladies and gents, that we're groaning at there. It's blooming horrible, isn't it? But as I say, I'm a local lad. I used to live literally a stone's throw away from here. It'd be a hell of a shot, mind, because it's over that building. But it was literally, a stone's throw away. And it's quite nice to be here doing like a competition that's local. Like the final is here in Bath as well. I know a lot of the acts have travelled for miles and miles to get here. So, I mean, I'm not saying that a vote for me is a vote for the environment, but it's something to consider, isn't it? Now, I'm really lucky actually. I set myself a target at the start of the year to do 100 gigs in 2014. And tonight is number 103, ladies and gentlemen. It's not bad. Look, thank you very much. That's very kind. They've not all been as lovely as this, I have to say. Now, I scaled the comedy heights of performing in Plymouth. Yeah, I know. Give us a cheer if you've been to Plymouth. Yeah. Give us a cheer if you're pleased you're not in Plymouth. Yeah. Now we're there. Now, the job of the compere is basically to introduce us acts to a nice warm room and get us on stage, nice and easy. Compere in Plymouth forgot that was his job. He introduced me quite literally like this. Right, ladies and gents, got another act on now. This one goes by one name, Fitz. A few people in history have done that. Elvis, Diana, Hitler. They're all dead, so it don't look good for him. Cheers, mate. Thanks. Depressingly, though, not the worst introduction I've ever had. My first ever gig. Let me ask, the idea of comedy quite nerve-wracking, would we say? Yeah, over there, blimey. It is quite nerve-wracking. I was terrified my first gig, and the compere went, right, ladies and gents, he's really nervous, so let's give him lots of love. It's Fritzl! Got any Austrian pedo fans in out of curiosity? No, we don't. There's obviously better people to be compared to, isn't there, Manu? Yeah. I mean, I was compared to a celebrity, actually. Any ideas? Someone shouted Gollum when I asked that. No, a girl said, "Oh, you know what? You look like Jude Law." She said, "Oh, thanks very much." She said, "Oh yeah, you look like Jude Law. He was really tired." I know, right? And that's basically like having sex with a girl, and I said, "Oh, I really enjoyed that. Don't like him big, anyway." But at a gig at Sal and I did a gig together a little while ago, and I said I looked like a celebrity, and a guy in the crowd just went, "You look like Benedict Cumberbatch." I went, "Benedict Cumberbatch, mate, you're pissed." And he went, "No shit, Sherlock." Brilliant. So I ask this everywhere I go, ladies and gents. Now, obviously, we're mainly Bath locals. Are we? Give a cheer if you're from Bath. Yay! Beautiful, hometown gig, love it. Do we think Bath's posh?
Yeah.
Excellent. You get very different responses around the country. I asked that in Oxford. I said, "So do we think?" Pardon me, sir.
Oh, just saying.
That was a little bit louder than you thought. That's all right. What's your name, fella?
Oh, nothing. I thought I'd stop it until I was 5.
You were called Stop It Until You Were 5. Popular at school then, I imagine. Okay, cool. What is your actual name?
Phil.
Phil. Hello, Phil. Do you think Bath's posh?
Not really, no.
Wow, okay. How long have you been here?
25 years.
Alright, so enough time to know, you would think. Well, wherever I ask in the country, I get very different responses. I said, "Oh, so do we think Bath's posh?" in Oxford. This woman just went, "No." But asked that in Plymouth, I said, "So do you think Bath's posh?" And one bloke at the back just went, "I've had a bath!" Very strange. I will say this, a couple of things before I go. Bath is the only place, I think, in the world where you could see a tramp trying to loudly steal a bike in the Abbey in broad daylight, surrounded by tourists, while an opera singer just looks upon it and sings merrily. Now, there is one more thing just before I go, ladies and gents. Bear with me just one sec. Now, I was very lucky last week, or this week I should say, to celebrate my birthday. Thank you. I know, I don't look 24, I'm not 24. Now, my mum made me this Maltesers cake. As you can see, it's pretty good. Now, I'm not saying this is a cake for votes situation, but it's going to be over there. I can't possibly eat it all. You guys have been a pleasure. Thank you very much.